What's going on, y'all? Forward Fabian, man. BigBossFabo back with a video for the channel. I'm doing a reaction to J-Hope on the Street with J.Cole, the official music video. This was actually recommended to me by a subscriber, and this dropped about a year ago. 54 million views, 3.4 million likes. Interesting collaboration. I think I've done one other J-Hope reaction or one other song of his, so I'm not that familiar, but I mean, let's see if he's going to go toe-to-toe if he's hanging with J. Cole. Yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I live, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. 내도 빠른 선택걸어 anywhere, J in the air. 그는 길이 희망이 되고자 하연하고 태어 입은 my world was made of your love in your face 보다 high. 저 멀리서라도 나비가 돼. Just walk lightly whenever you want. Go on hopefully wherever you want. 누군가의 숨 이들려.
Okay, I like the street vibe. You know, looks like we're in New York City with it, in an alleyway. Great visuals. You know, we're getting a nice background with the buildings there. Him in the middle of a street or a road. But immediately, one would assume if you're getting J. Cole on a record, it's going to be a conscious record. So, you know, he's talking about some real life things. You know, I think he's talking about a lot of faith in oneself, talking about people, somewhat association with people holding him down. You know what I mean? And I think it's just a life type of life lyrics. So I'm not sure if I've heard of J-Hope, to be honest with you. Is there a rapper called August D, bro? I think that's who I'm referring to, because I don't know if I remember J-Hope. Like, oh, I got the Averex jacket.
Every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us.
Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plopped down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scooped from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Muster ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga who
selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. Bars. You know, it's always a pleasure to listen to J. Cole. You're always going to catch the gems. You know, real poet at work. You know, a real wordsmith. I just think that the craft for lyricism is very undervalued nowadays, underappreciated. And I'm guilty of it sometimes, not really wanting to listen to lyrics or songs that just I have to decipher. I like sometimes just vibing, jamming, listening to music. It's the feeling that you get from listening to music, you know. So sometimes it's just about instrumentation for me. But I can always appreciate a good lyricist, man. It's just poetry.
hooping in jail. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough, as if the volcanoes ain't erupt, as if the birds don't chirp, as if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, that's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. And so I shall, but first I've been honing my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate.
They just let him go, huh? I thought they just said, hey, J. Cole, we want you on this record, bro. You can have the rest of it. Like, I'll just go in for a few bars. You can have the whole thing after that. Bro, dang. I like a lot of what he's referencing and mentioning, man. Real tings. You know, he's talking about real tings.
If I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. J-Hope, Cold World.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I work.
Magic. I like how he's, you know, placing the background vocals on the chorus under J-Hope's vocals. That only made it better. They should have honestly done that from the start. But I think, yeah, it adds a certain, like je ne sais quoi at the end, though. It has a certain oomph, you know.
Every time I run,
great contribution by J. Cole.
It's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
That's hard. You know, it's interesting to have artists that you may not even realize look up to you. You know, I'm sure J-Hope is a J. Cole fan, probably a student, you know what I'm saying? Someone that one can look up to, but you don't always know who that person is, what background they come from. You know, it's multicultural, you know, so it's a dope thing to see these two artists come together, man. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comment section below. Peace, love, prosperity. God bless y'all, man. I pray the goodness, grace, love, mercy of Jesus Christ covers and touches every single one of y'all, man. So much love. We'll catch you on the next one. We out.